Let's completely shatter this preconceived notion right now. Hot dogs are absolutely not made from random meat scraps swept off the floor like you might imagine. That is purely scratching the surface. It is a literal masterpiece of food processing engineering, absolute precision in pressure, absolute precision in temperature. Furthermore, it involves heavy calculation and a profound culinary mindset. In reality, it is a spectacular emulsion masterpiece, carrying within it deep history and complex chemistry. If you merely brush it off as some simple fast food, you are completely missing out on an absolute work of genius craftsmanship. To truly prove that level of artistry, we have to look deep into its very core. Back in 2008, researcher Bridget Prayson placed a slice of a hot dog right under a microscope. The exact results violently shocked the faint of heart. So what is the absolute truth? Did you honestly think you were chewing on a pristine cut of whole muscle meat? Not exactly. Over half of that entire sausage is purely just water. Actual skeletal muscle accounts for less than 10%. So what on earth is the remaining 40%? It is an incredibly complex biological matrix. Blood vessels, cartilage, spongy bone structures, even fragments of peripheral nerve tissue. All of these are the leftover scraps clinging to the animal's skeleton long after butchers have carved out all the exorbitantly expensive steaks. But instead of throwing it all away, the commercial food industry deployed an aggressively harsh yet utterly genius technology. Mechanically separated meat, MSM. Colossal, crushing pressure is slammed down, violently pulverizing absolutely everything, forcing it all to squeeze straight through a metal sieve. What oozes out is a flawlessly smooth pureed paste. The food engineers clinically call it meat batter, but the terrified mainstream media notoriously splashed it across headlines as pink slime. Do you genuinely think they are secretly stuffing pig lips or random internal organs in there? You are dead wrong. The FDA is brutally strict. If there is even a single gram of organ meat, they are federally mandated to print it clearly right on the label. No, what you are actually eating is vastly more transparent than that. That intense pressurized squeezing doesn't just pulverize the meat. It actively shatters the cellular structures. It releases vital proteins. It actively transforms bodily components that seemed completely worthless into an entirely brand new raw material foundation. That is the absolute first step paving the way for a scientific masterpiece. To truly understand exactly why the American public accepted consuming this pink slime, we have to aggressively rewind history, traveling all the way back to Europe centuries ago, straight into Frankfurt, Germany and Vienna, Austria. There were absolutely no refrigerators back then. The winters brutally, unforgivingly harsh. Violently stuffing meat scraps into animal intestines was absolutely not done just for a fun culinary experience. It was literal survival. It was the absolute pinnacle of protein preservation technology of that era, the ultimate zero-waste mindset of ancient humanity. Fast forward to the 19th century, German immigrants hauled this exact recipe with them as they made landfall right here in the New World. Pushcarts started popping up all over the gritty streets of New York. Then the 1893 Chicago World's Fair violently exploded. The hot dog instantly became a massive nationwide phenomenon. Dirt cheap, lightning fast, packed full of energy. But why exactly do we call them hot dogs? There is a cute little urban legend that continues to be passed down, claiming that its physical shape perfectly resembled the Dachshund wiener dog, or that sports cartoonist Thomas Aloysius Dorgens sketched a satirical cartoon back in 1900 and accidentally coined the name. Completely and utterly false. The phrase hot dog was already sitting right there in American newspapers as far back as 1884. Its true origin is exponentially darker than you could ever imagine. Back in the 19th and early 20th centuries, in regions like Saxony or Bavaria over in Germany, the actual consumption of dog meat was a very real thing. Thousands of dogs were literally butchered, and the sausages of that specific era occasionally actually contained real dog meat hidden inside. Those deeply horrific accusations literally followed those immigrants straight across the ocean to America. People aggressively started calling this dish a hot dog laced with profound sarcasm and deep-seated suspicion. It was absolutely not an adorable little joke. It is a literal, tangible scar of our immigration history. Now, let's leave the past behind. Step right inside a state-of-the-art factory. The meat batter is pumped directly into colossal commercial choppers. Here is the absolute life-or-death rule. They are strictly required to blast it with ice-cold water. Why? The sheer friction from the chopping blades generates a massive amount of heat. If the emulsion's temperature creeps over 40 degrees Fahrenheit, the fat will literally melt and completely separate from the meat. The cohesive bond will shatter. a catastrophic failure. The ice keeps everything perfectly stable. The blades relentlessly pulverize the mixture until the meat particles are reduced to a mere 2 to 3 microns in size, smaller than the width of a single human hair. At this microscopic scale, a specific protein known as myosin is completely unleashed. It actively operates as a superglue. It fiercely locks the water, fat, and meat together into one perfectly uniform mass, as flawlessly smooth as butter. But what about the color? Why does it always boast that incredibly inviting pink hue? The absolute key lies in chemistry. Sodium nitrite. It only requires a microscopic dose, exactly 156 parts per million. This exact compound binds directly with the myoglobin in the meat to permanently lock in that vibrant pink color. Strip this chemical away, the hot dog violently turns the sickly, ghastly gray of a corpse the second it is boiled. Even more crucially, sodium nitrite is the invisible shield that aggressively halts the growth of deadly botulism-causing bacteria. It literally saves millions of lives. And let's not forget the casing. You think commercial hot dogs are skinless? Think again. They are initially stuffed into an invisible cellulose casing invented by scientist Erwin O. Freund back in 1925. This casing is strictly used to hold the shape during the cooking process. Once fully cooked, thousands of hot dogs are fired through a high-speed peeling machine. It slices and blasts away that cellulose layer at a terrifying speed, 700 links per minute, completely imperceptible to the naked eye, forging an absolutely flawless, slick surface. Even that smoky aroma you smell? There are absolutely no charcoal smokers involved. That is purely a liquid smoke extract atomized right onto the surface. As utterly flawless as this processing engineering is, what is the ultimate price? This is exactly when the cold, hard numbers speak up. The World Health Organization did not hesitate to classify processed meats directly into Group 1 carcinogens, sitting right alongside tobacco and asbestos. A staggering, groundbreaking study out of the University of Michigan actually quantified this danger into literal time. The result? Every single hot dog you swallow violently robs you of exactly 36 minutes of healthy life expectancy. You maintain a habit of eating just one a day? Your lifetime risk of developing colorectal cancer skyrockets from 5.8% up to 7%. The nitrosamines forged when sodium nitrite is subjected to high heat are the literal scythe of the Grim Reaper. But this silent killer strikes in an even more brutal manner, especially targeting young children. Its exact cylindrical shape, that slick, smooth surface, that spongy, chewy texture, it all completely forms the absolute perfect anatomical plug. It flawlessly seals off a child's airway. Statistics here in the US reveal that hot dogs are the direct culprit behind 17% of all food-related choking fatalities in children under 10 years old. A literal death sentence sitting right there on a lunch plate. And it doesn't just stop at human lives. The true catastrophe lies within the environment. Billions of pigs supplying the raw materials for this colossal industry are tightly imprisoned inside CAFOs, concentrated animal feeding operations. Take the state of North Carolina as a prime example. Down there, pigs outnumber humans 30 to 1. Every single year, they violently excrete a staggering 10 billion gallons of raw feces and urine. How exactly do they handle that colossal volume of waste? They deploy massive high-powered industrial pumps. They literally atomize that liquid waste, violently spraying it straight up into the air. Billions of aerosolized droplets packed full of raw pig feces, bacteria, and antibiotics literally hover in the sky. The wind carries them directly into the homes of neighboring residents. You get absolute convenience, while someone else is forced to breathe in that profoundly toxic air. Despite the crushing health threats, despite the violent environmental erosion, Americans are still utterly obsessed with the hot dog. It shatters far beyond the mere definition of food. It is an absolute ideology. 20 billion links. That is the staggering volume of hot dogs devoured right here in America every single year. On average, every single person completely demolishes 70 of them. Just on the 4th of July alone, they inhale 150 million hot dogs. If you lined them all up end to end, you would literally forge a meat bridge stretching completely from Washington, D.C. all the way to Los Angeles. More than 5 times over, people actively establish absurd physical limits purely because of it. In September 2024, competitive eating legend Joey Chestnut smashed a brand new world record, obliterating exactly 83 hot dogs in exactly 10 flat minutes. They are also more than willing to violently bleed cash for it. Over in Sacramento, California, a restaurant named Capital Dog once sold a single hot dog for a staggering $140. It was completely drowned in exorbitantly expensive white truffle butter and an incredibly rare moose milk cheese imported directly from Sweden. But the absolute pinnacle of this grandeur, heavily laced with sheer comedy, is a massive macro-legal debate. Is a hot dog a sandwich? The National Hot Dog and Sausage Council vehemently objects. They treat that comparison as a literal, deeply offensive insult. However, the absolute most powerful dictionary in America, Merriam-Webster, fiercely disagrees. They officially ruled that it is unequivocally a sandwich. This intense war of words escalated so violently that the Supreme Court of the United States was actually dragged into the crossfire. The late great Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg personally weighed in on the matter. She sharply argued that because the bun is one continuous connected piece of bread, it flawlessly meets the structural criteria of a submarine sandwich. It is merely a $1 tube of meat emulsion nestled right inside a bun, yet it wields enough sheer gravity to actively pull a Supreme Court justice directly into a philosophical debate. Dead simple. And absolutely genius. Ultimately, whether you devour it Chicago-style, aggressively dusted celery salt and packed with sport peppers, or classic New York-style, heavily smothered in tangy sauerkraut, whether you call it a dirty water dog from a street cart or a literal sandwich, there is one absolutely undeniable truth. The profound meaning of the hot dog shatters far beyond its outer casing. Of course, there is always a strict culinary hierarchy. That $1 gas station roller dog forged from mechanically separated chicken, aggressively pumped full of high-fructose corn syrup, is entirely, fundamentally different from an expensive artisanal frankfurter meticulously stuffed into a natural sheep casing, delivering that flawless, shatteringly crisp snap, the exact bite into it. But their absolute core root is identically one and the same, rising far beyond the dark, horrific rumors surrounding the origins of dog meat. Smashing straight through those absolutely terrifying statistics regarding cancer rates, we are strictly forced to deeply appreciate it through the exact lens of a cultural historian and a chemical engineer. It is absolutely not some worthless waste product. It is the absolute grandiose icon of peak optimization, a stubbornly enduring legacy surviving for centuries. The hot dog fiercely reminds us that, even in the absolute most destitute, impoverished moments of history, humanity aggressively evolved by refusing to waste even a single microscopic scrap of resources just to sustain life. From the rusty, battered pushcarts of desperately poor immigrants, straight through supersonic commercial choppers inside sterile labs, only to ultimately make landfall right onto the dinner tables of millions of Americans. It is literal culinary history wrapped up in a package. It is heavy mechanical engineering flawlessly simplified. You aren't merely chewing on food. You are actively consuming an absolute masterpiece of human survival.